next guest is an awe-inspiring actress you know from the series Silo, as well as the Mission Impossible and Dune film franchises. She stars in Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man, which is in select theaters now and premieres March 20th on Netflix. Let's take a look.
Your son is in trouble. He's working with evil men. Men who would destroy our people, gypsy people.
I do not engage in that kind of work anymore.
If you agree to go back and save your son, my sister and I will help you find peace.
Please welcome back to the show our friend Rebecca Ferguson, everybody. No. Hello, friend. How are you?
I'm feeling a bit nervous today. I don't know
Why? It always goes
it
so
was
well when you're
hyper
here.
last time.
It was a little hyper last time.
It
People
was.
commented in the.
Did you see that?
I did, yeah.
I got screenshots. People
Yeah.
were going, is she on coke?
Yeah.
And I was like, well,
Yeah.
you don't
Did you?
kiss and tell. I want to be very clear.
Yeah.
I'm a very sober person. I was
Right.
4 Red Bulls down and 400 interviews later.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, so you were all right. So I was wondering why you had to have 4 Red Bulls. You
Yeah.
were on a full press junket, which they are
Mate.
exhausting. They start very early.
They start very early, they end very late.
Yeah. Congratulations on
Thank
being
you.
in the Peaky Blindersville. This is a wonderful show. 6 seasons.
You a big fan?
I am a big fan.
Yeah?
And I've seen interviews. I feel like you've given different answers as to how much of the show you've seen.
Because it makes it more fun.
Yeah. So how much of the show have you seen?
Well, it depends on the interview.
Okay. So let me try. Without the preamble I just gave, were you a fan of the show, Rebecca?
So I love Cillian Murphy.
Okay, that's very non-committal. You're not. Don't please. We do not
don't
let
clap
Rebecca start
ourselves.
applause here. This is to distract.
Woo, next question. No, okay, so I did watch 1.5 seasons. It's a big dedication.
Yeah.
I've been very busy.
Uh-huh.
And then I got a phone call because we have the same agent.
Okay.
He said, Cillian would like you to do the film.
It's very nice to be asked by one of the stars of the show.
Beyond nice.
Yeah.
I got nervous and excited, and I said yes before reading it.
Okay.
And here we are.
There you
and
go.
I'm going to go back and watch it.
You're going to go back now and watch the show
Yeah.
after you did the movie that takes
And then
place at
change
the
my
end
mind
of
of the acting I chose to do.
Now wait. Now this show takes place in Birmingham.
Yeah.
This is a very hard accent.
Yes.
Is it called the Brummie accent? Is
It
that right?
is, and you're not going to get me to do it. Would you like to try?
Well, I don't know if I have any but I mean, like, Tommy Shelby.
Wow.
I feel like everybody in the show's always saying, like, that's Tommy Shelby.
Yeah, or the Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. The Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's late because they've already filmed it and it's out, but do you think you
Yeah.
could give me a part in it?
I think you're doing a great job here.
Thank you. But you didn't do it. I noticed in the film you're not doing a Brummie accent.
No, and there's a good reason to that, because I'm not great at accents.
Okay.
I work hard, and I usually sound Welsh, which is a criticism for the Welsh people, because it doesn't sound Welsh either.
I see. So good, right? Even Welsh is such a weird accent. Even Welsh people don't sound Welsh. is what you're
Even
saying.
Welsh people don't sound Welsh. And in Silo, I try and do an American, but we get away with the fact that we're underground for 250 years.
Yeah.
So it just sounds a bit Scandi.
Right. It's like, it turns out if you put an American underground for 250 years, it sounds a little off.
A little off.
I didn't realize you're bad at accents, because I feel like I've seen you do accents.
I'm good at table tennis.
Has that been helpful in show business?
Just in general. And here we have a table.
Yeah, there was.
accents I
I'm
find
trying to
hard.
think if there was any ping pong in Peaky Blinders, and I
No.
feel like they cut that scene maybe. Yeah.
Timothy and I were going to do a movie.
Oh, you were gonna do it, yeah.
But Timmy got the role instead.
You're Oh, it was an either or.
Yeah.
You're very tattooed in this film.
I am.
Fake tattoos, obviously.
I am.
You've been fake tattooed
And
before.
maroon. I have, yes. It's in my contract.
Dune. I mean, I had a lot of empathy for you, and
Thank you.
Yes. This felt, I mean, again, an incredible film and obviously worth the time. This felt like it must have been so time-consuming. Not for you, but I mean, you had to spend a lot of time, and then other people were putting them on.
And the tattoos took a long, 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 long time. But also, I love it.
Yeah, it's really good.
But I mean, we should tattoo our faces a bit more, I think.
Yeah.
Especially, but we also did like contouring tattoos. You'll see that
Yeah.
it was perfectly on the cheek line and sort of highlights.
Oh, interesting. So like use a tattoo as like a sort of like cheaper plastic surgery.
Heroin tattoo chic.
Oh, very helpful.
But we did on in Peaky. We're moving so quickly.
Yeah.
Whew, the Red Bull. Here we
Yeah.
go. We have another one.
It's coming out.
It's coming.
Yeah.
We did something called the Ogram alphabet, which is the Celtic tree alphabet.
Okay.
In Ireland. And we tattooed my whole body with secret symbols, which no one saw. We had a sex scene. And I tried to show my body all the time to try and get the tattoos on.
Yeah, of course. Well, you go through all that
They
work.
just stayed here.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
That's what you
3
should have.
hours for
You're like
nothing.
that was for this movie, not for that one.
Well, we'll see in June 3.
Oh, well, here we go. Doing 3 sex scene. You heard it here first. You play a psychic in this film, or you
I
have
do.
psychic abilities.
I do.
Have you ever sat with someone who claims to have psychic abilities?
I haven't, and I'm not dismissing any idea of psychic talent.
Right.
I think the only experience I had was walking down the street in the French Quarters with my husband's father, who was 2 strokes down
Okay.
in a wheelchair, and this woman on the street.
That's a 2 strokes down is a medical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
good. But anyway,
Yeah.
2 strokes down.
Yeah.
And this woman sort of took him in the hand and said, "Can I read your
Oh,
palm?"
so sort of a street
on
psychic.
the street
Yeah.
in New Orleans,
Yeah.
in New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she looked at his palm and she went, "So, I can see you're going to have a really long, healthy life." And he went, "I doubt it."
Right.
Number one. And
That's such a big
secondly,
swing for a psychic.
such a
Yeah.
big- also, he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Semi-stroke.
Yeah.
Then she goes, "So how many children do you have?" No, she said, "You have 2 children." He went, "No, I've got 3." She went, "You've got 3 children." I went, "Yeah, I just told you that."
Yeah.
And then she ended up saying, "You changed your career halfway through your life." And I went, "No, mate, I've embarrassed all my life." And then she goes, "You can pay whatever you want, but it's usually $90.
So that was her first day. It's pretty
I'm
exciting.
thinking, if we don't do this,
Yeah.
we have a job.
Do you read a poem in the film? Did you do a lot of studying other than your work with this or your interaction with
Lots.
the street?
I
You did a lot of research.
Yeah, a lot of research. I could probably read your palm.
But this is based on no training.
No training.
It's all yours. Now I will tell you, they teach you the first thing teach you. The first thing they teach you in psychic school is not to recoil.
Okay, look.
When you see the palm, they're like, whatever you see, don't recoil.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, go.
Okay.
So I can say, did you wear a blue sweatshirt today?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, you like eating chicken pita.
Yeah, but this is all stuff you could find out.
Could I?
Yeah, all right, keep going. But this isn't, by the way, you're not fortune telling.
How about a spoon
You're
in the drawer?
past telling.
How about a spoon in the drawer?
How about a spoon in the drawer? All right, you put the spoon. You know, I'm not gonna. I don't care for this. You're not allowed. She's not allowed to start clapping. She's not allowed to start bowing. But I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
It is always so great to see you. Please
lovely
come
seeing
back
you.
soon.
I will.
Thank you so
leaving.
much. This is our friend Rebecca Ferguson, everybody. Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man, selected as now premieres March 20th on Netflix. We'll be right back with Joe Santagato and Frank Alvarez.